Okay, so today we're continuing on with exponent law, and we're looking at, hey, what do we do if we are multiplying two powers together? So we're on day 2. Or what do we do if we're dividing two powers? Right? Last day we just looked at what is a power and how to calculate it. So today we're looking at multiplying and dividing them. So let's break this down. Right? Remember that this simply meant we're multiplying the base 7 times over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This meant this one, we're multiplying our base 2 times over. So times by 3, times by 3. So if I wanted to write this as a single power, it'd have the same base. What would its power be? Or so exponent be? Yes, Caden? 9. You can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 9 3s there, right? Can you see another way to get the 9 other than having to write this out in a big, huge multiplication? Yes, Caden?
Just add the exponents together.
Just add the exponents together. So the rule is, long as you're multiplying powers with the same base, right? That is the key thing. Oops, I wanted a highlighter. Same base, we add the exponents. Okay? Then if we wanted to, we could then simplify from that point. All right? Oh, so we calculate from that point. So if you wanted to, the question doesn't ask for it. You just grab your calculator, and what we did last day was just go 3 to the exponent 9 and calculate it out as this huge number. Okay? So instead of going 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 9 times over in your calculator, you can use the exponent button to make these things a little bit faster to do. Right? So going over here, let's do some of these. Right? Carter, where's your notes? So Corey, grab your notes out, buddy.
I've lost them. I'm trying to find them.
Hold up. Find them, buddy. I also have a piece of paper for you with your name on it. Well, not with your name on it yet. Okay. So first question here. Write as a single power. What is the new base as in the new power? Right? What's the base?
2.
2. The base doesn't change. What's the exponent?
7.
Awesome. All right. Okay. Next question. What's the base?
4.
No.
Negative 4 in bracket.
Negative 4 in brackets. Don't forget the in brackets part. Okay. What's the exponent?
4.
Yeah. 2 plus 2. 4. All right. Next one. What's the base?
6.
What's the exponent? No.
0.
3. Not 0. So if you see a number here without an exponent, there's an imaginary 1 there. Right? So it's 2 plus 1, which makes it 3. Right? So you can think of it. If you wrote it out the long way, it would have been 6 times 6 times 6. Right? 3 6s. Okay. Next one. What's the base?
9.
What's the exponent?
6.
Good. All right. Next one. What's the base?
3 and 2. Less 2.
3 and 2? We want to write this as a single power.
3, 5.
3 5? No.
Oh, no.
Wouldn't it be 6?
No. I'm tricking you. You can't do it.
Would it be 3?
So remember, for this rule to work, it has to have the same base. You can't combine these things if the bases are different. All right? So we write down, it is not possible to combine that. Okay? However, you can still evaluate it. You can still give me a number. So quickly go through here, test out your calculator skills, and I'll write up the answers. All right? Just look up, see if you use your calculator properly. All right?
Carmen. Just about. Do you have a discount?
72.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but how do you put it this one about this one? What's the big deal? How do you use that then?
All right.
How do you use it?
All right. So I think most people got this. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a big deal. Okay, second part of this lesson is, hey, what do we do if we are dividing? Last time we were multiplying, we're dividing. So let's write out what this means. Right? The top one means we have 3 7s being multiplied together. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And remember that a division symbol, the same thing as saying fractions, right? Then the bottom 3 squared would be 3 times 3. All right? So you may remember, depending on how your teacher taught you how to simplify fractions last year, a number on the top cancels a number on the bottom. Right? You guys remember that? So if you have a fraction, this 3 will cancel out a 3 on the here, and a 3 here will cancel out a 3 here, and we're left with 5, 4, 5 3s. Right?
How we just write 3 and then like the little 5 on top?
Right? So that's where we're getting to. So that is 3 to the 5. All right? This canceling out, does that look familiar to you? Did your teacher show you how to do that?
I don't remember anything.
All right? Like, if you had 15 divided by 15, the answer is 1, right? Because the top number and the bottom number cancel out. When I say 3 and 3 cancel out, they don't really disappear, but 3 divided by 3 is 1. This 3 divided by this 3 is 1. So those 3's disappear. All right? And we're going to do a lot more talking like that in the next unit with fractions. Okay? So, looking at this, the base doesn't change. Right? What's the rule? If I looked at this and I didn't want to go through this hassle, subtract. Right? So dividing powers with the same base, the key word is have to be same again. We subtract the exponents. Yeah? Okay. All right. So, let's look at these. Okay. First question. What's the base? Good. Base doesn't change. What's the exponent? 2. Okay. Next question. What's the base? No.
Brackets.
Brackets negative 3. What's the exponent?
3.
Awesome. 10 minus 7, 3. Okay. What's the base?
8.
What's the exponent?
1.
No.
1?
Why is it 1?
Nothing? Times double?
2 minus 2, what is that? 0.
But wouldn't it leave nothing? So wouldn't
Oh, nothing's different than 1. Alright? Okay, and I'll show you. Okay, so let's calculate these. 3 squared is 9. What's the next one?
Negative 27.
Negative 27. Oh, you guys are geniuses. Okay, on your calculator, do this. What does the calculator tell you? 1. And we're going to talk about this next day. 0 exponents is a special case. Right? Anything with a 0 exponent is always equal to 1. The reason being is, hey, let's just look at this the other way. And we'll talk about more of this the other day. If 8 squared divided by 8 squared. Well, 8 squared is 64 divided by 64. 1. When you have 0, you're basically dividing the top number and the bottom number. It's the same thing. It's always going to equal 1. Okay. Final question of today. All right. Okay. So here's the question. Rico was asked to solve the following question. And these are the steps that he took. Is his answer correct? And if not, where is the error? Just give people a second to look at it. Then I'll ask you, Izzy. All right? See if you know if it's correct. If not, where was the error made? All right? People are looking. Okay, Izzy. What do we got?
Wouldn't it be
No, I'm
wrong
getting a
because
phone
the
call.
way it's set up is divide? Like the way it's set up is dividing. Isn't it?
So where are you saying the error is? Yeah, I hear somebody's phone.
Man, what are you getting yourself a call?
All right.
It's literally coming from the wall.
Is it?
No, it's coming
Yeah.
from over there.
No, that's somebody's phone vibrating.
Check your phone,
Over there. It
man.
sounds like it's over there.
Unless someone's phone vibrating.
Yeah.
Brittany, man, who's calling you?
It stopped. It's okay. Let's continue on.
100% it was coming from the wall.
So Izzy, you say it's dividing, so there's an error somewhere because it's.
You
think you're wrong?
I really think about it.
Okay.
But it just looks like it's set up wrong.
But you guys are lucky. We got to continue on our lesson with no interruption. Oh yeah. Okay. So does anybody see an error, or do all the steps look correct?
This 100 piece is gonna be
All right.
Otherwise they're gonna put
If you're not sure, you break it down the first step around. So first thing you got to check is common error that students make is, did they start the question right? Sometimes you just make an error copying the question down. All right? Yes, Caden.
Wouldn't that equal 9 over 9?
9 over 9?
Well, like 9 with an exponent of 9, 6, I mean, like the multiplication question, instead of 9 with a 3 exponent.
Well, here, the multiplication one, person shows that we add the exponent, right?
But then
And
it doesn't show that. Oh.
down there, right? So they showed one extra step, right? So that looks right, and it's still 9, right? And the bottom here is 9 cubed, 9 cubed, 9 cubed. So that looks fine. Let's go down to the next step.
Yeah, because why does it
Yeah,
only
we-
have divided by 3?
Wouldn't
So-
it be-
I feel like
So why is it divided by 3? What should it be?
you should have the whole the power.
All right? Should be the whole thing. Should be 9 cubed. That's where the error is. Okay. So what should the answer then be? All right? What does this equal?
Oh, it's 9 with the exponent of 6.
9 to the power 6. We're dividing, so we got to subtract. Then we got to calculate this. All right? So you grab your calculator.
Well, that's it.
All right? 9 to the exponent of 6 is 531,441. 531,441. All right.
How'd you?